Hello friends. Uh, Today I will be talking about Indian rock art, its archaeological and historical perspective. So this talk will be a part of series of talks that I have planned to take on Indian rock art. So in this series, the uh, firstly I will try to define about Indian rock art. And uh, for this, I will be taking a short talk. And so, while defining rock art, uh, so scholars uh, define it as uh, any sort of artistic manifestation or markings occurring on rock surfaces that were intentionally produced by human beings. Rock art is a global phenomenon, and this creative genius of prehistoric man is manifested in almost every part of the world in different techniques, styles, reflecting different themes specific to different cultural periods. It is one of the many facets of prehistoric human creativity that has survived and is available to us. Rock art is generally found in two forms. One is iconic and the other one is non-iconic, that has been created on rock surfaces either by additive process called pictograms or by reductive technique called petroglyphs. Art is a symbolic communicative behavior only practiced by humans, and it is generally believed that this art has evolved concurrently with other cultural traits such as language, symbolism, self-consciousness, uh, neural evolution, and hence becomes an important source to understand the beginning of human intellect as well as the ability of human species to produce abstractions uh, out of reality. This art form is generally manifested inside uh, rock surfaces on or rock shelters, on large boulders, and many times on bedrock. Iconic and uniconic motifs or non-iconic motifs covering varied themes are generally exemplified in numerous techniques, such as engravings, paintings, prints, stencils, and even carvings in bas relief. So far, no one knows actually the exact uh, meaning of rock, but at the same time, it is also true that, as Robert Bednarik explains, that it is the outcome of human thought associated with and influenced by beliefs, artistic conventions, cognitive and cultural behaviors, as well as awareness of the artist to some form of reality. Aesthetic is uh, considered an important reason for manifestation of much of the work. Besides this, art also serves the purpose of recording and narrating an event or story or as an important method or a tool uh, for preachings in societies where an alphabet has no meaning. It can be uh, used in ceremonial purposes, practices, and furthermore, it can be utilized as an instrument of encouragement uh, or warning to an individual, group, or society. Or else it can be just an exemplification of some ethical or metaphysical idea. Therefore, it can be assumed that rock art might have served at least one or all of the purposes among the pre-literate societies. So whatever be the purpose of rock art, whether to describe the beauty and importance of contemporary natural settings, surroundings, or the material and non-material culture, or the representation of an abstract idea, in all such cases, one can deduce with certainty that this is an indication of a highly developed sense of human perception and cognition. Now, why rock art? Why we study rock art? What is the significance of this art? So, here I would like to point that it is one of the largest body of evidence found in diverse ecozones world over that reflects cultural, cognitive, and artistic merit of prehistoric societies, and that may be regarded as a universal expression of communication of human thought. Rock art is one of the largest surviving art treasures, which is embedded in cultural landscapes and can be also seen as a reflection of human mind to the changing environment and culture. Uh, Throughout the world, rock art is the most important visual record of humanity's ancient past, and it is a major component of world art history that reflects different stages of cultural development of mankind. The other significance of this art form is that it is a remarkable, unbroken uh, artistic tradition as well as a material record that covers a very long period. Regarding significance, the other aspect is that creating visual art is one of the defining characters of humans. And but the paucity of archaeological evidence means that we have limited uh, information on the origin and evolution of this aspect of human culture. This gap is filled by rock art. Rock art sites are special and often spectacular places that mirrors ancient experience and also record complex knowledge that man has acquired. There are many places like Benvetka in India that gives an idea of spiritual beliefs for which there may be no other record. Aspects of ceremony, belief system, history are recorded in visual form at these sites. Most of these rock art sites. And they are a testament of thousands of years of indigenous culture and cultural interaction with other people, other creatures, and environment. The visual impact of rock art is a powerful reminder of artistic skills and sophistication uh, of the belief system, of the ancient belief system of our for ancient forebears. In most cases, these beliefs are no longer practiced, and the art is the only evidence of their existence. Once it is damaged, it cannot be recreated, and hence it is lost forever. Hence, we see that this is a very significant source of record of ancient past, and which is useful in reconstructing the life ways of the ancient societies, which no other archaeological source is capable of informing us. It is therefore important to recognize and learn about the diverse cultural tradition of rock art as well as about its ancient origins and relationships with the landscapes. Now, we will also look in this talk about the aims of rock art studies. It is generally believed that rock art has evolved simultaneously with other cultural traits of humanity, such as language, symbolism, self-consciousness, neural evolution, and human constructs of reality. All these faculties are closely associated with the origins of human cognition and intellect, as well as with the development of our ontology also. This means that it is capable of making us understand about the origins of language, the human consciousness, culture, and the beginning of human cognition. It also aims to make us understand about the early mental processes and behaviors of man, which otherwise are inaccessible. No other archaeological source is capable of informing about the behavior and the mental processes of the prehistoric man. This study also aims to understand the cognitive and uh, intellectual world of the past and present societies, and ultimately, perhaps, in determining how our species acquired the concept of reality, as well as when human species started producing abstractions